Hello everyone, today I'm working on these lifelike FA2. So what is a dummy locomotive? So basically it's an unpowered locomotive. So this set, they give you an 8-wheel drive locomotive and an unpowered locomotive. They got switched around over time, of course. I'm really happy to have this box. I really enjoy this. That means probably this set was well taken care of. So yes, the A unit is powered and the B unit is unpowered. So that would be your dummy engine. I don't get too many dummy engines in N scale because in N scale the joy of having N scale is you can make long trains. So since you can make long trains, whoops, better be more careful with that. But since you can make long trains, there's no need, there's big need for big power. So in HO scale, if you make a 25 car train, it's ginormous. N scale, you see it all the time. So there you go. There's your unpowered unit. Although it still has all the gears in it, it does not allow you to have an engine. No motor needed. Although the frame could probably use to power it up. So on top of not helping you pull cars, it will at the same time slow you down. So I don't really buy a lot of these. But this came with the set, so I'll be using it. On the other side, this A unit here is gonna be a good puller. So that's the positive side of it. So wow, looks like it's never been run. Now, let's see if it runs actually. Let's find out. So I just noticed before I put it on the track, I just noticed that the horn's missing. So it's here in the box. It was broken. I can fix this, however I have to do it off camera because it's very small parts. So I'm gonna give my glue a chance to dry for a little bit. So let's see if it runs. So let's put some power on the track and see what happens. The light comes on, that's always good. So these wheels, they put a kind of anodizing to make the wheels look black. So if you have the patience, you can break it in, and over time the anodizing will wear out and allow the wheels to pick up electricity. Which tells me this engine's never been run. See, it's starting already to come alive. But me, I don't really have the patience to break it in like that. So I'm gonna take it down to my bench, and we'll just clean the wheels. Always makes a big difference. So there's hope yet. That is one of my favorite things to do, to bring home a brand new used engine and to take it apart and clean the wheels. These have, just like the dummy engine, they have just one tab in the middle of the frame holding everything together. Be careful not to break the little pilot bar. It's easy to break this. This is not the best N-scale engine ever, but as you can tell, I am having fun with this. So it's definitely worth something. So yeah, these big weights, you need them to run the engine. Inside is just like the F7s that I like so much. a little piece of tape holding the light in place. So these are all wired just like the 1950s. And always check these connections. Sometimes they go bad. But this one's in pretty decent shape. Still has the factory lube. And it's still semi-liquid, so it hasn't self-destructed. So we'll just clean the wheels now. That's all that seems to be needed. So you just push this pin in, push the little pin out, and that will release your truck, but it doesn't go out all the way. And don't pull on this too hard because you will get into trouble. So how to get to the wheels? You have to shimmy the side frames up and over, and that will allow you to get to your wheels. So just bring it over the gearbox, and then you can get to your wheels. The wheels, you can just pry very gently from the inside, and they'll just come out. So while you're doing this, make sure that you're not pulling too hard on those wires. There we go. There's the first wheel. And these contact strips, you can check them to see if they're dirty. But these look alright. So I'm gonna just remove the rest of the wheels. There's a lot of lubrication in there from the factory. Also, this little gear here, it may or may not fall out. On my engine right now, it seems to be happy to live there. So just be mindful that it could fall out. Right now it's staying there, which is good. So I'm not touching that. So once you have your gears in your hand, you can take your rag and you can clean them. I'll run my nail through them. I'll put my nail up against the flange, and then with my other finger I'll rotate the wheel. And I like doing that. Can you see how dirty my rag is? That's the anodizing from the factory. So yeah, if you run the train on the track patiently enough to start it up again when it stalls, this will just remove itself as the train runs. So there, that looks much better. I just have to repeat that 4 more times. Now I'm going to put the wheels back on. There's no need to lubricate this because it has plenty of lubrication from the factory. And then once you have it in position, you can just press them in and take your time. I've got my handy dandy micro trains height gauge here, and I use it to measure the gauge on the wheels. It actually looks very good. This one maybe needs a little bit tighter. So you want them to be on the small side, but that looks amazing. Pretty pleased with that. Then I'll bring in my side frames. What I do is I'll line up the coupler side. Once it's lined up, I'll spread it out to go on the middle of the engine side. And that, as they say, is that. That looks really good. And then, still checking my wires. I want to make sure that I don't abuse them. I'll bring in the middle part. That too already has plenty of lubrication. It was running really good before. Just wanted to give it a little bit of extra cleaning on the wheels. feels like a brand new engine. I'm just like the rest of you guys. I'll drop stuff from time to time. So once you got it started, you can wiggle the wheels just a little bit so you can line up the gear correctly. Once you have it in, you'll feel it. I'll just take my tiny screwdriver and I'll bring it in. You want it to be out just a little bit so it can help your trucks ride properly. So that, as they say, is that. I'm gonna do the front side off camera. So before I put the shell back on, I'm going to want to go try it on the track. There's a little space for the wires on each side. So just pay attention to that as you put it back together. I'm probably not gonna keep the that piece of Scotch tape. Really doesn't do much for the engine. That's gonna be good like that. That way, if I'm not 100% happy, I can just go right back and check it. But yeah, it's good. Perfect. Now I can put the shell back on. Yeah, the main difference between the FA1 and the FA2 visually is the FA2 is longer. It has space between the fuel tank and the power trucks. So remember just to pass your coupler through the hole in the pilot, and then it'll just snap in nice and easy. Just realign my horn so that it's perfectly straight. There, now that looks real good. And now it's time to run some trains. Just goes to show you, you don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money on DCC and sound to enjoy trains. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.